Good morning, good morning, good morning. Getting the live stream up and running. Good to just see the Watch fam full effect on this Saturday morning. You know, I woke up, filmed a couple videos, and I was just like, I just want to talk to the community. I want to see what other people are doing. I want to talk about watches, and that's what we're going to do this morning. So, as we get into the live stream, as people start to trickle in, a couple things. If you're on the replay fam, make sure you hit like. Appreciate you coming back and watching this. You know, I just want to talk about a couple watches that I've been really enjoying. One of the ones is obviously this beautiful Timex Marine MA1, the Atelier, the new line in Timex. And I'm telling you, I have been rocking this thing on wrist every single day. I have switched out straps on it. I done slept in it tonight. I've been testing its lume. I have been giving this watch a run for its money, and I'm letting you know it is worth every single dollar. I did not expect to like this watch as much as, well, let me be honest. I expected to like this watch. I didn't expect to completely just fall in love with it. And that's really what's happened since I've had it. So I am in love with this watch. I am thankful for this watch. And I am also thankful to be able to talk to you all this morning. So let me talk about a couple other watches that I think are doing well for Timex that deserve a little bit more respect. And I think they actually foreshadowed the success and the design language of this one. And I want to take it back, and I want to start off with the Giorgio Galli S1. See, in my collection, I actually have two of these. And so let me give you a little bit closer look and what I mean and by why I think a lot of the design language is actually updated with this one. So please don't mind the strap choice. My daughter made the choice. But when we're looking at the Giorgio Galli S1, you're looking at a watch that is, let me get a little clean on it there, is a somewhat minimalist design, but the more you look at it, the more that you're able to truly appreciate its beauty and its style. A couple things about this watch that I think really stand out when you're looking at it. One of the things you're going to see is these exhibition, not the exhibition case back, but the skeletonized case. Now, I highlight this because I've noticed a lot of the premium versions of Timex watches, from this one to the S2 and to the Marine, they have this same case design. And I believe that this was really the first step in the refinement of what these new watches are going to look like. Because when you go on from the S1 and you get to the S2, you see the same things with a little bit different in like the actual polishing within, but you see that same design language being carried throughout. And then you transition to this one. Let me pop this off the wrist for you. And you're able to see how they not only kept it similar, but they updated the design by having that dual color in there as well. And I'll say that one of the concerns that I had with my very first S1 was, is there going to be a lot of dirt and grime getting stuck into here? And the answer is actually no. I've worn it a lot, and I'm probably going to get more dirt and grime stuck into this one. But like, I've had very little issues with getting anything stuck in here. And when I got, it's actually interesting, when I got the S2, it actually came with a cleaning brush so that you could actually get some of the dirt and grime out of there. But this one did not. But this one did come in one of the nicest boxes and cases that I've actually seen from a Timex. But I think that you can see a lot of the design language from this S1 going into this one as well. Now we go into the S2. Now, the S2 has a couple variations. I own the original S2, which is actually a huge part for my collecting journey because that was the watch that marked reaching 1,000 subscribers, which now, you know, we're looking at, what, over 3,000, closing in on 4,000 subscribers, and so that is a huge testament to you all. So thank you to the couple viewers we got in the live chat right now, and to those who are going to watch afterwards. It has been an incredible journey, and I'm so thankful to have all of you guys a part of it. But let's go into the S2 a little bit as well. And so when we look at the S2, this is, I think, the first time they use that enamel dial. Why is that important? The Marine the Timex Atelier Marine M1A, you have a very similar dial, right? But they also updated it, and they provided some super luminova. Now that's interesting because none of the galley lines did they have actual lume on the watches. And why is that actually important? I think that you could tell the testing that came from this portion when you look at the first Timex automatic GMT. Now this is their first time, I think, stepping into more of that field range at the premium level. This watch comes with a titanium case. You have screw down crown, 200 meters of water resistant, exhibition case back, and a unique cushion shaped case to it. This case is incredibly comfortable to wear on wrist. It's weird to say that I have a watch that I love to sleep in, but if I did, this is the watch right there. I think in both of these watches, the combination between the Galley S1 as well as the GMT, you see some of that design language starting to come through. What does that mean for the future of Timex? I think that we should expect in the Atelier line to have watches that are going to punch above their weight class, but expect something a little bit different with their case shape. But let me know in the comments, what kind of things do you expect to come from the Marine MA1 and the entire Timex Atelier series? So good to see you, man. Good morning. What you got on wrist? What you got in your cup? I had my newest Timex Atelier on wrist, and in cup, I have a little tea. My throat's a little messed up. Here you go. Maxina, so good to see you. I miss you. I hope you're doing well. Even though you can't stay, just know that I always appreciate you. I think you are still in the top 2 or 3 most commented personnel on my channel. That means the world to me. Thank you so much for stopping in. It's always great to see all the watch fam in the live chats. And I'm curious, why you guys are here. Hey, yo, good morning, Ben 10. Hey, I'm curious, guys. I don't really go live often, but is this something that you want to see more of? Do you guys prefer, because, when I'm going live, that means I'm not recording videos for, the higher production. Do you want more live, just interacting, just talking off the cuff? Or do you guys prefer that more formalized video that you can go back and watch later? Let me know. I'm always interested. Oh, Ben, you got your Grail watch yesterday? Yo, congratulations. Let us know what's in the chat. Let us know what's going on, man. What led to you getting this moment? Like, is this like a birthday occasion? Did the bank account hit? Their stock's booming. I am so happy for you. Congratulations. And then just so you guys know, my chat is right here. So that's why I'm trying to look at y'all. I'm trying to read the chat. And let's see what we got on wrist chat. Julia season. Hey, good morning. Good to see some watch people in here coming together, having the family. Hey, yo, everybody get some love to Ben 10 out here. My man got his Grail watch. That is an incredible moment. Let me see. Okay, Maxine gonna be in here for a little bit. No worries, Maxine. And hopefully work is going well for you. Actually, I hope everybody, y'all may not believe it. I be praying for y'all. I legit be like, man, I hope everybody in the watch fam's doing well. Hope you all had a great week. And I hope you're able to relax with the family. I don't even know how long I'm gonna be on here. So later on today, me and the wife and the kids, we're gonna go to some apple picking, like an apple fair. We live in Kansas now, so the Midwest thing. So I might be on here for 5 more minutes. Might be on here for 40 minutes. Probably not 40. This is probably gonna be a quick little chat. But for me, I wanted to try something new and just get out, start talking to the people, and see what's going on with you guys. So any moment you guys get to spend here. It's incredible for me because I just love being with you guys. But Maxina, congratulations on your own watch. Y'all got to let me know, what are the watches you guys are getting in the collection? As they fill it in, some of you guys, I'm assuming, have watched my previous lives. And if you're on the Watch Back crew, appreciate you. Drop a like and a comment down below. My big acquisition is, and let me hit that camera for y'all, was this one right here. The Timex Atelier Marine M1 Alpha. This watch has been on my wrist nonstop since I got it. And I am telling you, it punches way above its weight class. When you unbox something, you think, you get that initial feel, but when you get to wear it, you get to live it out in life. I am telling you, This watch is an absolute beauty. And just listen to it. So good. But let's get into y'all chat. Let's see what you guys are working with. All right. So got some wrist checks out here. Got the large pilot. Okay, I see you. Okay, let me see. Did I see a JLC somewhere in here? Hold up. Ben 10, man, congratulations. Congratulations on reading, growing your mind, and a JLC is a hell of a gift. Now, I got some questions. One, how's the JLC feeling on the wrist? And two, what's the best book that you read? So if you had a reading goal, I'm interested in what was that reading goal and what have you been reading? Because before I got collecting watches, I collect books. And I have actually a huge library. I only have a few of my watch-related books here, but upstairs in my house, me and my wife probably have 3 or 4 bookshelves completely filled up. We got more books in the garage that we couldn't put up when we moved here. So I'm interested. Which book have you read? And everybody in the chat, what kind of books are y'all reading right now? I'm always looking for a new book, a new audio book to listen to while I'm in the whip. But congratulations on the JLC. And let's see who else. Maxina, what we get? Let's see. Everybody giving that congratulations, man. That is the JLC MC calendar is gorgeous. Like he got the Martech large pilot. Congratulations, 25 bucks this year. Hey man, you are moving. That's a good, you crushing it. It's been a pain behind for a few years, so I searched for a great deal. Wow, a Black Bay. The entire Black Bay series is incredible, but that Black Bay 54, I'm sure is incredible. Bet it fits great on the wrist. Wow, congratulations. It's good to see everybody getting some new watches in their collection, I know for me, I'm gonna be out the game for a little bit because of this beauty right here, but I'm interested in what my next one will be. Because of some of you guys, especially Maxine, I've been looking at Panerai a little bit more, been looking at Longines a little bit more. There's a lot of great watches out there. I know that I am primarily a Timex guy, but I do like other watches, and I enjoy at least looking at them at a minimum. Me and a friend, Hank, if Hank watches this later, just know that what I would tell you, I can't even put it on live because it might get me demonetized. But me and him, we were looking at some Nomos, we were looking at some Sins, a lot of German watches. And actually, that new Longines, actually, the Longines GMT series have been absolutely killing it recently. Oh, did my microphone fall? Hey, can you guys hear me good? I just realized that my microphone actually fell. Let me boop, boop, boop. Let me get it. I don't know if you guys been able to hear me good, but hopefully this makes it a little bit better. How did this fall? I think it's when my kid tackled me this morning, because that's what kids do to dads, getting tackled. But man, there's so much to be thankful for in today's chat though. Thankful for you all. I'm thankful for Maxina was able to get that house sold. I'm thankful that Ben was able to, get that reading goal in, crushing those books. So 30 next year. All right, Ben, what kind of books do you like? Because, as much as I love watches, I love talking about some books too. So you got to let me know. And in the chat, what other people reading out here? Let me see what else we got. Man, hey, also you beat them tariffs? That's a steal. I don't know when they're going to hit. You know what I mean? I try to keep it apolitical for, just not only for YouTube, but for life. You know what I mean? But I feel like the tariffs are not the best of ideas. And I'm glad I can hopefully get some watches in before they hit as well. Let me see what else we got going on. Talking about next watches, either Longines Conquest Heritage, that black dial, beautiful, or the Constantine Classic Perpetual Calendar, the salmon dial. Those are two very different watches. Now that black dial obviously going to be much more subdued everyday wear. The salmon dial is going to stick out. Me personally, now mind you, I have a bunch of watches. I enjoy those unique colors. I think that salmon dial is going to be beautiful. But let's see what the chat says. What are you guys thinking? Should he go with the black? Should he go with the salmon? But at the end of the day, go with what makes you happy. I'm sure you guys all know this, but for those in the playback crew who haven't heard it, I only have two rules when it comes to watch collecting. You should buy a watch that tells time, and you should buy a watch that makes you happy. And if you have to choose between those two watches, always go with the watch that makes you happy. Now, let me know if you guys have any watch rules that I should consider as well. All right, so Maxine, she came back from the Toronto Timepiece show 2 weeks ago, saw some beautiful watches designs and people. There's something to come across off your list. I really, really, really want to go to a watch show because I still haven't been able to go to one yet. Maybe one day it'll be the Toronto one, you know? Oh, it's so good to see you in the chat. So good to hear from you. For those who don't know, it's not just me who makes these videos come together. I have an incredible team of ladies who work very hard in making sure everything gets done, from the YouTube description and titles to the editing. And if you don't know, O is actually the one who does almost all of my shorts editing and also does some of the long form editing as well. She's absolutely incredible. It's so good to see you in the chat. But yes, so you're currently reading Be So Good They Can't Ignore You. That is an absolute great one. And then Deep Work is another great book. So if we're looking into the social science space and the self-development, a book that I absolutely love, that I think, I guess I love a lot of books, but Talent Code and Culture Code are incredible, especially if you're working in an environment where you're leading people or you're just around other people. Those are some books that you should definitely consider when you want to talk about organizational growth. A book that changed my perspective on how to approach leadership, watches, fatherhood, is actually a book called Checklist Manifesto. Now, it sounds boring when we're talking about checklists, but hear me out. It is an absolutely phenomenal book. Short read too. Now, you know, we can nerd out about books, but let me look at the chat and then I'll go back into some book talk as well. Ben trying to sell a property too. I actually have a property. We got a renter in it right now. We don't know if we're gonna sell it, but we'll see. Right now I'm reading heavy into fiction, so I've been reading a lot of. I haven't read those. I haven't heard of those. I gotta check that out. My favorite fiction book that I've read in the last 2 or 3. Okay, I read a lot, but 2 fiction books that really stick out to me is, one is Project Hail Mary, which is written by the same author who Meet the Martian. I think it's actually better than that one, and I think it's actually going to come a movie soon. So, you know, the book's always better than the movie. Duh. No, but that's a great one. But one that is a great series that really changed the way that I view the world is The 3-Body Problem. Now, it's a 3-part. It's not a small book, but what is interesting, especially because most of the people here, you know, come from like a Western mindset. It is written from a Chinese author's perspective of almost warfare, but warfare against aliens, and it's very sci-fi. In physics, the 3-body problem is this concept, well, it's not a concept, it's a real thing. 2 objects in motion is a very predictable path. But when you get 3 objects in motion, it becomes unpredictable and unstable. And so there's basically this group called the Trisolarians, and they live in a 3-body celestial complex, and as a result, they're looking for a new home. Now, a home that they find that is suitable is actually Earth. And I don't want to ruin it for you, but it is a thriller, it is a sci-fi mystery, it goes into some warfare, it goes into human dimension. It is incredible. There's a Netflix series, I haven't watched it, but you know, just something to think about. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. History, travel, research involved, big on science fiction, okay. Started reading Tiger, John Mellon, nonfiction about the Tiger, Russia. Wow. That's actually kind of cool. I read talking about Tiger, I read The Lion, not The Lion Hunter, I think it's Lion Hunter? It was a book about a South African group that it wasn't The Lion Tracker. That was a really cool nonfiction story, and it's a guy who tracks lions in South Africa to keep them away from some of the endangered species elephants, and they track poachers as well. Super interesting. It was more about life lessons that he learned from that elm. All right, let me see what else we got going on. First of all, audiobooks count. Hey, people don't need to hate on audiobooks. Now, there's also the hybrid option. if I'm really trying to get a lot out of a book, but I need to do it quickly, audiobook, physical copy, same time. That way the speed could really be at, 2 times. And what I also do is I'm a big note taker in my books. So that way, I'm not losing time when I'm taking notes. I'm listening, boom, boom, boom. That's a good point. Let me highlight that while I'm here to the next one, jump to the next paragraph, blah, 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 blah. That's how one year me and my wife had a reading competition. I'm very competitive to a fault. And I actually was able to get 72 books in a year. And the average page length was 300 pages. So it wasn't like I was cranking out the 100 one. Like I was in it. But yeah, I don't want to go on a tangent on that. But yes, I think audiobooks count. If you've never tried the audiobook with a physical copy, you definitely should. It's a great way to get a lot more books and to kind of get something going. And also just take notes in your books. That's my style. Okay, so we got another 3-body problem. It's a good one. Hey, nah, Ben, give her some credit. Listen. How about this? We are consuming books. But to me, I'd rather Americans, and I'm specifying Americans because a lot of Americans don't read as much as we should. But people in general, if you're consuming, that's what's important. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather someone listen or read a book than, watch nothing but just random scrolling on YouTube. Now, if you're watching my videos, I appreciate it. But if you have to choose between watching me talk about watches and apparently talk about books or reading a good book that's going to change your life, it's okay. It's all right. If you go read the book, I won't be hurt by it. Hopefully when you take a break, you can come back. But at the end of the day, this is about growing yourself. You gotta get better. And however you do it, you gotta do it. That's very impressive. Okay, so you are team audiobooks. Hey, now here's another thing. Now we talk about, because we spend all our money on watches, we got to look at different things. And you should try this too. There's a lot of libraries that you can sign up for a library card online, and then you get access to their digital library, which gives you not only the digital books, but it also gives you their audiobooks. Now, I'm gonna tell you one thing that I don't get, and I still haven't been able to figure it out, and it's Kindles and e-readers. I just can't do it. I don't know why. I struggle deeply to read like a digital book. Like I have to have the hard copy. It just, I don't know. That's me. Let's see. Reasonable to go. Plenty of books and watches. Tim, first of all, good to see you in the chat, my boy. Good to see the whole family coming together. Fahrenheit 451 is such a good book. Also very timely with what's going on in the world. So if you read that one, I'm sure you're a fan of 1984. You got to be a fan of Animal Farm. The other book that's really good is Catch-22. There's a couple books that I read when I was younger, and I was like, meh. And then I read when I was older, and I was like, wow, this is powerful. And I'm interested in any books like that for you. 2 of those books is Catch-22. I read it in high school, and then I read it after a couple years being in the Army, and I was like, I get it. And the other one is The Old Man and the Sea. And I think for The Old Man and the Sea, I didn't, when I read it the first time, I was like a freshman or sophomore in high school. Like I had lived life, but I hadn't lived life. And as I became an adult and I read that book, I was like, I get it now. It makes a lot more sense to me now, the struggles that he went through. So, yeah. All right, let me see what we got going on. I can never get the films quite right. Orwell's books are scary, but they're very current. My boy. Hey, so, I was living in Georgia for I've lived in my Army career, I've lived in Georgia more than anywhere else. And then I had a homie from, he was from the Southeast, it's Elliot Knotts, Enoch. And we was on the track, he'd be like, my boy. And that was a thing, and I kind of adopted. I might have bit it a little bit. The Midwest, we don't say my boy as much, but it's good to see it. Yo, Skylar. We got Skylar in the chat. Hey, speaking of that, I saw that wrench, which reminded me. Make sure y'all hit like on the video. Just hit the little, it's a quick thing. I don't even know how the algorithm works, but I heard that when people like it, when they comment on it, it's supposed to help with the words and the algorithm. I don't know, but please hit like. You know what I mean? Let me make sure I hit the like right there. Wow, we got 6 likes. We got 7 people watching, so it seems like we in a good spot. You are so right. That when you go into an old bookstore and it just has that old feel to it, it is nice. My dream, right? You know what I mean, when I become a famous YouTuber and retire from the military, I'm a build, you know them, at Home Depot, they got the double-decker like sheds. I want the bottom floor to be a library. You know what I mean? That I could just sit in my study and have like a scotch or apple cider, you know, something like a Mike Hard lemonade. I don't drink beer, so, you know, something like that, and just read a good book. And then upstairs, I'm gonna have a studio, kind of like this, but I want to have like multiple seating because I want to do interviews. And actually speaking, I got a legit question for y'all because y'all gonna help answer this. Tomorrow night, my best friend, my daughter's named after him, like we are like that. He's coming over to do an interview of me, and we're just gonna talk watches. Should we make this a live stream or should we record it? Let me know in the comments down below. If you guys want me to just go live, me and him talking, we'll do that. And if we just wanna do a recording and you want it a little bit more polished, let me know here. But we got a guest. We got a guest right now. What's up, girl? You wanna say hi?
Hi.
Hey, we got, what's your name?
Peyton.
What you doing, girl? Did you come down here on your own, or mommy sent you to come get me?
Come here by my own.
You come here, you got boogers. You got boogers. You got boogers, you know. All right, girl. So we and the family over here, you know what we talking about?
What?
We talking about watches and we talking about books. Which one do you like more, books or watches?
Books.
You like books more? What's your favorite book? You want to sit on my lap for a little bit?
No, I'm going outside.
You can go outside? Okay, make sure you change first too, okay? Oh, you just gonna wear that outside?
Yeah.
You didn't match your pajamas. I love you.
Bye, love you.
Bye. Sorry. Had a little family moment there. What I missed in the chat? 10 mega, what's the F for? Sorry. As you can tell, you know, I got two daughters. One of them likes me a lot more than the other one does. I'm hoping one day I would get her to like me as well, but we'll see. So, okay, so we got to vote either way. So live would be great for y'all, but we got to ask my boy Riley how he feels. So we'll see. And by the way, you'll see him in the comment section. He actually, this is how good of a friend he is. All right. When I started on my Instagram journey, that was where I first got into this whole social media space. And he's like, hey man, I'd love to support you. So he didn't even have an Instagram page. He created an Instagram page called Just Riley Watching. And if you go to my Instagram, you'll actually see it on there. He has one page that he follows, and it's me. And what he does is once a week, he gets on Instagram, he likes all my posts, leaves some comments, and that's it. And I was like, dude, you are the best friend ever. And then actually, Riley knows Maxina very well. And the reason why is he has his notifications set up. And one of his races, he always wants to be the first person to comment. And Maxina has actually beat him a couple times. And he always is like, man, who is this lady? So just want you to know, Maxina, you're famous even in my social, my family space. And then he actually gave my wife a hard time because we were all having dinner. And she's like, you know, I support the channel. He's like, Hannah, you're not even the #1 female subscriber. And he's like, Maxina comments way more than you. So just want you to know, Riley, he holds me down. We talk about the family. But Riley, first of all, if you guys don't have a friend that you can just hang out with and not think about it, I pray that you have that in your life. Like legit, Riley's one of those dudes, he just like, legit, we could have a conversation that goes 3 months long and it's a simple conversation. It doesn't bother. Like, we'll text nonstop for like a day. First of all, I'm an absolute horrible texter. I am the worst texter in the world. I'm just start with that. It's my fault. We'll have a conversation with boom, and then I'll just like get busy, not text back for like 5 days, hop back in the conversation, and it's good to go. But he did, what, babe? What? I can't hear you. Come here. Come here, I can't hear you. Sorry, my kids are yelling at me. That might be time. Hold up. Let me see what we got going on in the chat. Oh, 4Max 8. 4Max is a great watch. Also, 39 millimeters. Totally agree. Extra wearable. Hey, what you want? Come here, baby. Oh, you got that Notos, the watch crunch? Bro, my boy, that's fly. I want that, man. Come here, Malia. I can't hear you. What you want, baby? No, there's lights when you get down here. You can turn on the other light, too. You can flip the switch. Oh, there you go. Sorry if that threw off my lights. Hold up, sorry. As much as I love watches, I still got to be a parent and not get fired from fatherhood. Come here, baby.
My bars are crooked.
Your bars are crooked?
Yeah, like mine.
I'm right here.
My bars are crooked.
Hey, you want to say hello to the people?
Yeah.
Come on over.
Where's the people?
The people are right here. They're in the camera. You want to say hi?
Hi.
See, they're saying hello to you back.
I can't see them.
You can't see them? When you learn how to read, you can read what they're there. You got Maxina, you got Megasoy, you got Skylar, you got Ben. You got all kind of people here.
Daddy.
Yeah, baby.
So,
By the way, if you're wondering what she's looking at, I have an iPad that is actually showing the stream below to make sure that everything goes live. If you've noticed, I had a couple lives where I went live and then I didn't know I was live. So
I need help with my crickets.
Your crickets?
Yeah, the things I hold.
Are you want your on your handlebars on your bike?
Yeah.
You need help with your bike?
Yeah, there's crickets on it.
It's crookeds on it?
Yeah, there's crickets.
Okay, so do I need to say goodbye to the people then?
No.
No?
No.
Are you gonna bring your bike down? Oh, whoa, what you doing? What you doing, girl? What you doing? Well, we were talking about watches and books. Do you like books or you like watches? Or you like neither? Oh, now she's behind the camera. Don't touch it. Don't break it. Don't touch it. The kid is running around. Hold up. I would. Hey, no, do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hold up. I'm going to see if I can turn this on for you guys so you guys can see the hilariousness that I'm dealing with.
Dad.
What?
Hey.
What?
I need.
You need help? Okay. Team, I love you all, and I'm thankful for you all. But before I'm a watch collector, I got to be a father. I will answer one quick thing, though. It is absolutely amazing. Answering the question about how has this been, it is a strap monster. It is incredibly comfortable. I actually also think that it could, I don't want to say it should cost more, but it very easily could. This is easily a $1,500 to $2,000 quality watch that you're getting for about $1,000, $1,100 with tax. This watch has been absolutely amazing, and I'm in love with it. Let me just hit you with the clicks. So good. But yes, 10 out of 10 recommend. If you actually watch the replay of this, watch the beginning live, I actually talked through a little bit of not only why I love the watch, but some of the design languages. As you see on the desk, I actually have, I'm gonna do this quickly before my wife yells at me too. We were talking about the Galley S1 and the Galley S2 and how these watches actually help lead into the design language for this one, as well as why I think that the automatic Timex is actually a huge part in the design language. But I appreciate y'all. I love all y'all. We got to do this again. It was kind of unstructured, but I love coming together with the community, man. And by the way, if y'all follow me and y'all not following my boy Skylar Santana, check him out. Yo, he is so knowledgeable. His ability to just like talk about watches. Like I be BSing sometimes. Like my knowledge ain't quite where it need to be at. I be watching him to learn. And when I got questions about watches, like that's the man I go to. So definitely check him out. Man, I love y'all. God bless all y'all as you go ahead in the rest of your weekend and your week. But hey, stay tuned. Make sure you have the bell notification because I'll talk to my boy Riley. We'll see if we just want to go live with it or if we want to do something formalized and record it. So stay tuned. We'll let you know. And like I said, God bless and peace. And I'm not going to be able to end this as, smooth as I want because I'm still learning the process. Okay, here we go. I got to do my signature. You know what I mean? For every watch there's receiving season and then for every story. Man, I'm messing it up. It's because I'm worried about my wife yelling at me. All right, guys. God bless and peace.